Andy here. What have I been up to this week? Stick around and I'll tell you after this. Hi, Andy here, and welcome back to my vlog where I tell you each week how I'm starting to make a career in music and how I'm going to make a living off that music. So I was very gratified this week to see that beatchain, the digital music distribution service that I use, had given me a shout out on Instagram, which coincided with the 1 week I decided to go off Instagram for a while. So that was when I logged back in, I saw that, and that was really nice. It didn't result in any traffic or any sales or streams, but I would expect that, because if you're following beatchain, you're probably a music producer or artist like me, and so you're only really interested in industry news, perhaps not checking out other artists. But that made me think about that, and I did go off and check out some of the artists that they recommend in their weekly roundup of music that's being released through the platform. So it worked. While I've been thinking about where I've gone and how I've meandered a bit, I've showed you my music board where I keep ideas, and there's an idea in that. What's it called? It's called Why. I'll put a bit of it perhaps on the end of this video. I was struggling with trying to do something that perhaps had vocals in it to reflect current situations in the world, political and humanitarian. But I'm not a singer, and I tried that track and put vocals on it, and it's probably a bit too melodic and a bit too poppy for me at this stage. So I found this track, and it might work well in that it's got sample vocals and it's quite a robust beat, but it gives me opportunity to perhaps explore some messages that I'm keen to put across. So I'll just see if I can play you a bit of it now, and I might dub it over, you know, just so you get the idea. Hold on.
Why does plastic cover an area of the Pacific Ocean that is twice the size of Texas? Why is domestic violence on the rise? Why are billions of people unable to afford to buy clean drinking water? Why are a quarter of black drivers stopped and searched in Los Angeles, compared with 5% of white drivers? Why is it necessary to have food banks in the rich?
So it's got quite a 90s, even 80s vibe, I guess. So I think as of now, that's what I'm working on, because that could tie in very nicely with doing a video as part of a campaign to reach more people on Facebook, and I'll explain more about that either in this vlog or another one. But I'm quite excited, so I've kind of focused again, which is always good. So I was looking at my SoundCloud, and I realised that I've only actually put up 2 tracks onto the work in progress thing during August, which is terrible. What have I been messing about at? So after my brief detour with exploring other things, I'm back in the fold now. It says kick, clap, bass and hat, so that's what I should be doing. That's the music I should be doing. That's what I'm interested in. I've spent a long time honing what I know about it, so that is what I should be doing. So every week I set myself a task, and then I report back on the task in the subsequent week's vlog. And last week's task was to create a new DJ mix, which I did. It's up now on Mixcloud, and it's an hour and a half of kind of minimalist afters vibe. It's quite, you know, stripped and laid back, but it's still, you know, it's 120, 125 BPM, so it's good for typing too. So please go over to Mixcloud if you get a chance and check it out. I'll put the links in the description below. This week's task is, as always, to carry on to try and make music. I've already alluded to the fact I was a bit slack during August, and I'm remedying that now, and I'll report back on that next week. That's it from me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if you are new here, you might want to consider subscribing. I'll be back next week, so please take care of yourself and I'll see you soon.